Tonight's game is brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports, get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, northern Utah and southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, stop in downtown Preston where you will be treated like a friend. Papa Jace, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement between Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Preston High School, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without express written permission of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
The reigning state champs take home their first home matchup here of the 2024 season, facing the South Fremont Cougars. 1-0 West Side, 1-1 South Fremont. Jace Andrews live with you here on KACH and MyLocalRadio.com. Appreciate everybody joining us for the first home game of the 2024 West Side Pirates season. And we got a good one coming up here in just about 40 minutes or so from now, but we got a lot to get to here on the pregame show as we'll head into our Ultimate Power Sports scene set in just a minute. We'll talk with head coach Tyson Mosier on the Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah Coaches Show, along with take a look at some other games around the area, some keys to the game for this one for West Side, and a bunch of other stuff, including our Canyon Creek Dental standout student interview. All that coming up and more on the pregame show here for the West Side Pirates. 1-0 trying to make it 2-0 tonight. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, we'll give you the Ultimate Power Sports scene set and the baseline for these two teams.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
One of the things that makes Northern Title unique is the fact that we serve clients in 3 states, Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. Each state has different rules and regulations, and our experienced staff understands each unique rule.
Preston proud and Idaho strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton proud and Idaho strong.
We're Preston proud, Idaho strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
WattSmart is Rocky Mountain Power's energy efficiency program. WattSmart provides rebates to residential customers for energy efficiency upgrades made around the home. Devices and appliances that use electricity in your home can usually be made more efficient, and that can save you money and energy. When you decide to make upgrades, we have rebates available for you. Visit wattsmarthomes.com today.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in the industrial construction and support services since 1982. We have the crews and equipment for hydro excavation, dirt and equipment hauling, as well as produced and potable water hauling. We also offer septic tank cleaning services, portable toilets, and roll-off dumpster rentals for facility shutdowns, on location or for your next outdoor event. Call us today to discuss how we can help with your next project. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Welcome back into the broadcast booth. It's time for our district roundup segment here on the pregame show, as we'll talk you through the 3A Southeast Idaho district games along with the Max Preps rankings, as Westside stands atop them all for 3A, and then that Prevalous matchup against Declo that will come later on this season. Well, it's going to be pretty Prevalous, as Declo right now ranked number 2. You have North Fremont behind them. You have Greatville behind them. And then going fourth, you have Firth down there at 7th, sitting at 1-1. We saw the power of Firth last week, as they put up a really good fight. And I think we have a lot of credit to give to that Firth Cougars team. As you look at their quarterback, Daryl Vasquez, who put up some video game-like numbers throughout that game, and just their entire team presence, they seem to be confident in themselves. Luckily for Westside, they were turning up the pressure in the second half, and that really messed with the rhythm of the Firth Cougars and gave Westside the victory. Looking more at this week in the games around the 3A Southeast Idaho District, you have Wendell taking on Marsing. All these happening today at 7 p.m. Declo and Aberdeen, a little matchup there. We'll have Firth taking on Soda Springs, Malad going to Ryer, and then Westside taking on South Fremont here at Westside. We will have all those matchups and scores throughout the night, hopefully, as I'll be checking on them, especially that Declo Aberdeen score. Hope to get you updates throughout this evening's game. So that's what's going on around the district, around the surrounding areas. We got Preston heading into Wyoming today. They're taking on Star Valley. If you're listening to this on KACH, you probably listened to the Preston game just moments prior to this one, and hopefully it was a victory for the Preston Indians. But of course, this is pre-recorded on there, so gonna find that out later. We'll have hopefully some score updates throughout this game on Preston. But for now, that is kind of the only area game that is of note here on KACH. But coming up here on the pregame show, we will talk to head coach Tyson Mosier, as we got to break down last week's game against Firth and talk about what needs to be done to win this one and improve upon their performance last week. We have all that coming up on the Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho, and at North Realty, Utah, coming up right here on the pregame show. When we come back, you're watching a S&T Electric presentation of Westside Athletics.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
It's always nice to know who you're working with, especially when it comes to legal documents, loans, and title insurance tied to your home. Company-wide, Northern Title has been providing exceptional title work since 1977. In the Preston office, you work with Jan Stone, Monique Bear, Melanie Oatson, Cassidy Loya, Afton Jones, and Charlie Bear. Let us answer any questions you have about title work, title insurance, and closings. We look forward to serving all of your title needs. Northern Title in Preston, Idaho. Good deeds done daily. Contact us today.
Go West Side!
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. From insulation and scaffolding to paintings and coatings, our crews are standing by to assist with new construction, maintenance projects, facility shutdowns, and more. Contact us today to ensure your assets are protected and functional. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Welcome back in here to the West Side Pirates pregame show as we get ready for West Side to take on South Fremont here. And lucky to be joined by head coach of the West Side Pirates, Coach Tyson Mosier, here on our Elisa Benson of North Realty Utah and North Realty Idaho Realty, as we're going to go through and kind of talk through kind of a couple of different questions. But first of all, Coach, congratulations on the win last week. And kind of looking at that game, there was a lot of impact players, especially in the second half, but you can't deny the impact of the Sage brothers, Drake and crew. What did they just present last week that really kind of pushed the Pirates forward to victory?
Well, we needed to get our run game going, and it was really tough there the first half, and the two of them were fighting for every inch they could get, and second half things opened up a little bit better once we kind of wore their defense down a little bit, and those bigger kids got kind of tired. But no, between offense, defense, punting the ball, they both had a tremendous game.
Yeah, you mentioned punting. Crew had some very good punts throughout that game. I know special teams is not necessarily an overlooked facet, but something that doesn't get talked about as much. How big were some of those punts to kind of flip the field?
Yeah, I don't know why Firth wasn't trying to return them, but yeah, he placed those, I think, twice inside the 5-yard line, or once inside the 5 and once inside the 10, or twice inside the 10, I think. Anyway, yeah, he had at least three really nice punts that, yeah, at least put Firth in a situation, deep in their own territory, and in games like that, when they're that close, field position's crucial, so they were big.
Now, one of the big change of momentum in that game was the scoop and score in the second quarter, made it 19-14 right before half. You also had the interception by Crew Sage to keep it that way and not allow Firth to score. Was that kind of a big thing on the sideline to kind of get your guys going? Obviously, not the start you expected to have, but that kind of flipped the momentum, it seemed, going into half.
Yeah, momentum's an amazing thing, and we definitely didn't have it. I think our kids came out shell-shocked. I think, Firth had one game under their belt. I think that definitely helped. They came out and just smacked us, and our kids were shell-shocked and didn't know how to respond. And we talk about that all the time, that when momentum's not going your way, someone has to make a play. And we finally make a play, and it just seems like momentum turned, and Firth was never really able to get it back after that.
One of the big guys to kind of control him in the second half, Rafe Graves, had a couple of QB pressures, got a sack or two, and kind of controlled Darryl Vasquez in the second half, who, to be quite honest, in the first half was really kind of having his way with getting around the defense and kind of maybe pushing a play longer than it should, but Rafe in the second half got to him a lot, and really the whole team, the pressure kind of amped up. Was there something that changed just going in the second half, or just the momentum kind of helped a lot?
Well, I think we finally hit him a couple times late in the first half, and we talked about that as well. Like, nothing slows down a quarterback more than hitting him a few times. And the first half, he wasn't getting touched, and so he was playing with confidence in the world. And we finally put a couple good hits on him, and that usually tends to kind of slow a kid like that down a little bit. And so the second half, he didn't have. He's still a great player, but the second half he was not playing with that same energy and flow that he was playing with the first half for sure.
Going to your quarterback, Trace had a really good game. He almost kind of had the helm of the defense really locked down in the second half, and he was really selling the fakes, in my opinion, using his legs well. What kind of impact does he bring to this team, especially now that, not that you haven't had mobile quarterbacks in the past, but he's definitely been probably the most mobile we've seen in the past couple of years at Westside.
Yeah, I think that helped us a ton because I think that's been, they were shutting that run down, and that's what they were ready for. That's the stuff they've seen from us for years, and they were definitely ready for some of that stuff, but they weren't ready for Trace being able to run the ball. So I think that bought us some time until we could wear that line down and get our run game going. He bought us some time on some sprint out pass stuff. A couple of times he scrambled and made things into something that weren't there originally, and then he ran a couple of those plays. He just took off and ran and picked up first down. So yeah, I think the stuff that they've seen from us in the past, they definitely had scouted and done their homework, and they were ready to shut that down. But having Trace be able to do what he did, they weren't quite ready for some of that.
How do you you had very good defensive success last week. How do you carry that over from the second half of last week to this week against South Fremont?
I got you. Again, I think it's just confidence. I think you've seen that defense get more confident as the game went on. And I think we got hit early. We were shell shocked. We didn't know how to respond. But once they settled in, once they calmed down and got their nerves under control, and they started to trust the coaching that they've gotten from their defensive coaches, I think you've seen what they can do. So I expect this week, I think we'll start out a lot better on defense. It's going to be a different type of defense. So I think, again, it's going to take us some time. South Fremont's going to spread us out, and they're going to try and throw the ball a lot. And I wouldn't be surprised to see us give up a few catches in places that or maybe have a missed assignment or two. But again, that's part of growing and getting better through the season. So as long as we don't give them the big ones, we can give up some of the short stuff. But I'm just hoping that our defense will build off of the confidence that they finished with at the end of the game last week.
And then one final question. Getting to play back at home, getting to be in front of your own crowd, have your own fans, not having to travel the hour and a half that you had to do last week. What does that mean for this team, just kind of as a comfortability factor?
We love to play at home. That's just, we love to play at home. We play very well at home. We don't lose very often at home, and that's kind of one of our team mottos or team themes is that we don't lose at home. So that's there's an extra.
Comes to all things electrical. Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome back in here to the West Side Pregame Show, joined now by Student Body President Jace Royer here on our Canyon Creek Dental standout student interview. And Jace, first of all, you kind of come into West Side and just, how are you doing today going forward?
I'm doing pretty good, excited to be here.
Now, you're the student body president here. Obviously, there's a lot that kind of goes on West Side. You in a couple of sports, and you also work with the volleyball team. Just overall, how's your experience been at West Side?
I've really loved my time here at West Side. I've had great friends here, and I feel really worked into the community.
Now, being student body president, what does that all entail, and kind of what do y'all do with that organization and kind of working throughout this school?
Well, student body president is kind of a big deal, and it takes a while to get here or to the knowledge that you need. So what we do throughout the school is we listen to people's opinions, what they want, make changes, and a lot of what we do is planning dances, activities, fundraisers to kind of just bring a little life to the school.
Now, being president, being in a couple of sports, working volleyball, I mean, there's a lot that you do. You enjoy the busyness?
Yeah, I really do. It keeps me busy, keeps me things to do. I hate being home alone and not having anything to do. So when I'm out with people I know, having a good time, that's my favorite.
All right, so you work with volleyball and Coach Grimm. You're a wrestler, you play golf. Out of the three sports, what's your favorite activity to do? Manager, play golf, play wrestling? Is there a favorite in that?
Yeah, I absolutely love golf. It's all I want to do. If I could do it year-round, I could, but we have snow, so.
Yeah, I played golf yesterday. I feel that. What are you shooting at golf? What's your score there? How do you feel about saying that?
I'm not too great, but average score currently we're sitting right below a 100.
Hey, that's really good. That's really good. Again, here talking with Jace Royer, student body president of Westside here, and on the Canyon Creek Dental Standout student interview. Jace, you got to also have the coolest name ever of Jace. How does that feel? Again, my name is Jace, but
it's kind of an honor, you know. I looked this up the other day as I was in a church meeting, and it means some pretty serious stuff. It means I pretty much am a protector of people, so it's pretty important.
The protector of people and the president here on the student body at Westside. You kind of talked about kind of what y'all do, but as the president, what does your duties include here with the student body president?
Me specifically, I'm in charge of delegating and making sure things get done. So when we have this upcoming homecoming week, I have to make sure I have decorations ordered. I have to make sure that my dance isn't going to get rained on. I have to make sure all of our activities throughout the week are also going to run smoothly as well.
Got to talk about golf, got to talk about volleyball. Wrestling, I know it's also a part of your life. I know it's a big thing up here in Idaho. Actually, I came from Oklahoma where it was a big thing. What do you enjoy most about wrestling?
I love the competition and the fact it's just you. In most sports, you have somebody to back you up. You have somebody, if you make a little mistake, somebody can help you. But in wrestling, it's only you. And if you mess up, the other person, if they take advantage of it, there's no getting around it. You are all by yourself. And I like that about wrestling. It's independent.
Got to put both those shoulders back on the mat. So going forward, obviously, Westside has been great to you. But, future-wise, what are you looking at doing here?
Maybe not specifically at Westside, but in the community. I plan on attending Utah State University, and I'm hoping to get scholarship up there for the ambassador program to help bring people into the community, into the Aggie school.
Kind of going forward, even past that, what's kind of your, what would you want to be in life? What's your dream kind of going forward? You have a dream?
I have a dream. It's probably not very realistic.
Hey, shoot for the moon. If you miss, you land amongst the stars. So
that's a good point. My dream is to run a golf course. Like, that's my dream. But you look at it, that might not be the best financially, but it's what I want to do. But if it's realistic or not,
Hey, anything's realistic if you make it possible. Once again, Jace Royer, student body president. Jace, really appreciate the time, and go Pirates.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Everyone wants a smile they can be proud of. A healthy smile can make your day brighter. At Canyon Creek Dental, Doctors Justin Carter, Thomas Hull, Heath Bateman, and Corby Dixon see patients of all ages and provide a full line of dental services, including fillings, wellness checks, braces, wisdom teeth, oral surgery, and cosmetic dentistry. Call us today to schedule an appointment in our Preston or Grace office. Canyon Creek Dental. We're here to give you a smile you can be proud of.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. you'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Welcome back up here to the broadcast booth at Westside High School as we get you ready for the Westside Pirates and the South Fremont Cougars here in what is technically week number 2 in the Idaho high school football season, although a bunch of week 0 games. So that's how South Fremont has their 1-1 record. It's time for our Keys to the Game segment right here on the Westside Athletics pregame show. As we're about 5 minutes or so from the bell ringing. Scheduled kickoff time is for 7 o'clock. Looks like I might get it in a little bit earlier than that. But for now, let's talk about the keys to the game and looking forward for this West Side team. First key I have on there is have the defense ready for anything. When we talked to head coach Tyson Mosier earlier this week, and in the interview you heard moments ago, he talked about how South Fremont is going to throw a lot of different things at this West Side defense. They're going to try and spread them out wide. They're going to use their quarterback, Bryce Johnson, and run up the middle. There's a lot of things they can do, and especially with the size of Bryce Johnson. I mean, he's pretty much a linebacker at the quarterbacker slot, and that's going to be something you have to watch out for. So definitely make sure you are ready for anything, whether it's the run up the middle, whether they spread you out wide. South Fremont's offense has a lot of different options, and you got to be ready to stop anything that could throw at you. The second key to the game I have is use Trey Stone's legs. And what I mean by that is let him run a little bit. We saw flashes here and there in that first Cougars game of how much Trey Stone can affect this West Side offense and the game in general. We saw him break open some couple plays, and we even heard it talking with Coach Mosier. He was the guy to kind of let Crusade break out because they had to worry about Trey Stone. So use his legs to your advantage and make sure you're letting him have the full advantage of your playbook in that triple option. And the third one, you can hear the band, you can hear the crowd. Let the home crowd fuel you. You're the state champions coming back here playing your first home game of the 2024 season. Let this home crowd fuel you. Let this team be fueled by the fans behind them, and they're going to have just the perfect opportunity to come out 2-0 after this game tonight. We'll take one more quick break. When we come back, it's the starting lineups brought to you by Web Funeral Home and Kickoff here on KACH and MyLocalRadio.com. You're watching a Franklin County Medical Center presentation of Westside Athletics. We got Kickoff coming up next.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Purchasing land or a new home is one of life's major milestones. It says you're committed to a better life, to building something worthwhile. Since 1905, Flying S has been land title protectors, ensuring you have clear ownership rights to your home and your land. By blending personalized hometown customer service with sophisticated, cutting-edge technology, we meet each customer's real estate transaction needs. When you need a title company, choose the one that's been serving customers for over 119 years. Flying S Title and Escrow, 28 West Oneida, Preston.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
Ready has provided safety and excellence in industrial construction and support services since 1982. Our experts self-perform all phases of construction on new or existing structures, such as site excavation, access road creation, concrete foundations, welding, and the installation and maintenance of piping, tanks, metal buildings, and more. Our turnkey services will have your facility operational quickly and safely. Interested in joining our team? Visit ReadyUSA.com. We are ready.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
We are at Westside High School for tonight's opening home football game of the 2024 season. Last fall, we were all here together in the quarterfinals of the playoffs watching our Pirates beat Aberdeen on their way to winning the 9th football state championship in Westside history. It was our 4th in 5 years. That was so much fun, let's do it again this year. This competition is being played according to the rules of the Idaho High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing the rules of fair play. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of fair, clean, wholesome competition by exhibiting good sportsmanship. We'd like to welcome our friends from the 6th District, the fans, players, and coaches from the visiting South Fremont Cougars. We welcome all alumni, fans, players, and coaches from our own Westside Pirates. We also recognize and appreciate our game officials for being here with us tonight. We extend appreciation to our booster club, ticket takers, our chain gang, and scoreboard crew, those that have helped prepare our field for tonight's game, and all others who make our game nights run smoothly. Tonight's game can also be found on mylocalradio.com. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise, remove your hats, and direct your attention to the flag in the north end zone as our Westside cheerleaders and our Westside pep band present our national anthem.
Other names to watch out for on the offensive side of the ball for this Cougars team. Diego Tenero, the running back. You could see Caden Larson or Kyle Larson as well. And then Jerome Crichton, Hudson Miller, and Caden and Kyler Larson in the receiving end. West Fremont won the toss. They elected to defer, so Westside will have the ball to start us off here as we start quarter number 1, brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Crew and Drake Sage back to return. Drake on the near side, Crew on the far side. Kicker for the Cougars, it's going to be Kelton Ricks. Ricks from the 40-yard line. Set to kick this one away, and football has begun in Westside for 2024. Ball is returned by Cruz Sage coming down the near side on the 30, 35, now goes to the 40. He'll be wrestled down around the 42-yard line right there. Pickup of 22 yards on the return, and that's where Westside will start their first drive here at home in the 2024 season. 11:51 on the clock.
First and 10 Westside.
And at the 43-yard line is where we'll start this one. 0-0 on the Flying Estelena scoreboard as we get this one started. Trey Stone in with the quarterback slot. Last week had 6 passes, completed 3 of them for over 80 yards. He'll fake the handoff. It's a pass here on the first one. Has it complete to Drake Shades across 50, 45, 40, going to the 35 to the 30. Still up and dives all the way to the 23-yard line or 25-yard line. Pickup of 37 yards. 37 yards in the first pass play right away, and it's picked up by Drake Sage. Kyle Larson with the stop, and it's first down and 10. They'll hand the ball this time off to Cruz Sage on the flip, left side, moving past the 20 to the 15, 10. He's gone. 5. Touchdown Pirates. Quickly on the board as the Westside Pirates, as the fireworks will fly for the first time this season, and it's 6-0 Westside.
Very good blocking on the interior.
25-yard run for Cruz Sage. Couple of plays from the Sage brothers, and it's 6-0 with the kick to follow.
Point after attempt pending, which will come from Dallas Nelson.
Dallas Nelson here to kick this ball with the left foot. So 31-yard play, a 25-yard play, and quickly it is going to be a block there, but there's a flag that flies. Could be offsides. And I believe it will be offside. Yep, offside on the defense. They'll re-kick here as that blocker on the left edge had got a little bit too fast. 6-0 on the Flying S on Escrow scoreboard after a 25-yard touchdown run from Cruz Sage. 31-yard pass reception, 37-yard pass reception from Drake Sage. And Westside quickly flying here. They're going to try and go for two. Trace hands it off to Drake. He'll get in.
Drake Sage in for two.
Free two-point conversion after the offsides, and it's 8-0 Pirates on the Flying S on Escrow scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's going to be the ball for South Fremont on this presentation of Westside Athletics, brought to you by Northern Title. Good deeds done daily.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In today's world, you need a bank that moves as fast as you move. A bank where personal relationships are still the norm, and where your life, your business, and your needs come first. That's what you'll find at Cache Valley Bank. With locations in southern Idaho and throughout Utah, Cache Valley Bank offers you the personalized service of a hometown bank with the resources and capacities of a large bank. Visit Cache Valley Bank today. Let us help you build the financial network you need. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to Westside and the Cache Valley Bank first quarter. That drive, 2 plays in 57 yards on those 2 plays, and it took less than a minute off the clock. In fact, it took exactly 30 seconds.
Christian and Edens.
Jerome Crichton back to return along with Kyler Larson as Dallas Nelson with the left foot to kick it away. Boots this one, left side. It's going to be grabbed by Crichton on the right side at the 15. He'll go to the far side now at the 20. He is going to stay alive after breaking one tackle, but will fall down at about the 22-yard line, and that's where the Cougars will start their first drive.
South Fremont will start their first drive from there.
11-12 on the clock, and 8-0 on the Flying S Talon Escrow scoreboard. Bryce Johnson leads out the South Fremont Cougars as he'll be in shotgun with 2 receivers to either side on the left hash, has a running back behind him. Takes the snap. Johnson's going to run it with himself, goes past the 25-yard line, piles through Nelson, and a host of Pirates will be there to finally take him down at just shy of the 30-yard line. Pick up about, say, 7 yards on the first run there from their quarterback, Bryce Johnson. So make it 2nd down and 3 here. 10:43 and counting on the clock. Connor Edens, the back, behind him. 2 receivers to either side once again. Hands it off to Edens, up the gut, past the 30, but will be wrestled down by a Pirate right at the line of scrimmage. Maybe picks up a half yard, but he is going to be taken down there. Tackle made by Bryson McDaniel. 3rd down and 3, no gain. No gain for Edens on his first run and a big 3rd down here. 3rd and 3. 8-0 on the Flying S Talon Escrow scoreboard. 2 receivers out wide. Kelton Ricks down here on the near side. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it himself. He breaks one tackle and falls forward for the first down as he picks up the 4 yards needed, and it's going to be a new set of downs for the South Fremont Cougars.
First and 10, South Fremont.
Bryce Johnson with a couple of runs already at 11 yards. 9:41 on the clock and counting. Once again, receivers out wide. Down here on the near side, it's Creed Crapo along with Kelton Ricks. A couple of receivers on the far side as well as they're in between the hashes with this snap. First and 10 from the 35-yard line. Johnson gives the signal to the near side receivers, takes the snap, looks to pass on the left side, pump fakes, now throws it that way, a little too high for his intended receiver, Hudson Miller, and the first incomplete pass of the day on the first pass attempt from Bryce Johnson makes it 2nd down and 10. Still from the 35-yard line of their own, driving from left to right. South Fremont Cougars wearing the white jerseys, red on the shoulders with the black numbers, Cougars across the chest, red lining, kind of dark metal colored pants, red on the sides. Ready to go here, 2nd down and 10. They're going to fake the handoff to Edens, and keeping it is Johnson, and he just wrestles through a couple of tackles to pick up 2. It was Dallas Nelson, I believe, in the backfield, had him wrapped up, but he just powers through and gains 2, making it 3rd down and 8. So far, Bryce Johnson has been the offense, as he has 3 rushes for now 13 yards, but a 3rd down and 8 here from their side of the 50 at the 37-yard line. Just one receiver on either side this time for the Cougars, and a running back to each side of Bryce Johnson. Closer to the left hash, he'll take the snap and drop back. Looking to pass, looks left, throws left, has the receiver, but it's dropped. Hudson Miller couldn't reel it in, and it makes it 4th down and 7 on the second incomplete pass. 4th down and 8. If he had caught it, that was a first down catch right around the 50-yard line. Instead, it's dropped, and it'll be forced to punt for the Cougars. Drake and Crusage go back to return. Looking to punt this one, it looks like Connor Edens. Punting it from the 37-yard line. Crew and Drake standing around the opposite 25-yard line. A sky kick. Crew comes in. It's going to let it bounce. It bounces toward the west side area, and a Cougar is going to dive on it at around the 41-yard line. So a very short punt of about 19, maybe 17 yards, and we will flip the field, and west side will have the ball. 8:21 to go here in the first quarter, up 8-0. Nothing on the Flying S, telling us to go scoreboard. 8:21 on the clock. As Trey Stone comes up with leading his offense. Has a receiver on the far side on that right hash. Driving from right to left, takes the snap, hands it off to Crew. He'll hand the back reverse over, and then it's going to be Cooper Milburn who just gets back to the line of scrimmage. Double handoff there as he handed it off to Crew. Crew handed it off to Cooper, and no gain on the reverse there. 2nd down and 10. 7:58 and counting on the clock here in the first quarter. On the 42-yard line still. On the far hash is where they have the snap. Mumford down here near the near side. And they'll hand the ball off to Milburn again. He'll break the first tackle and fall to the 45-yard line. Picks up around 3 to make it a 3rd down and more manageable, say 7 to go.
3-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 7.
Milburn's second run is a positive one. 7:26 on the clock and counting. Bringing in the play is going to be Luke Hodges. In between the hashes. Down here on the near side, it's Luke Hodges. He's the lone receiver. Trey Stone under center. Has Milburn the motion man. He's going to take it on the snap. Looks to throw. Has a man. It's caught. Crusage at the 40, across the 40 to the around the 35-yard line. It'll be dropped just shy of it at the 36. Pickup of 18 yards on the pass reception from Cooper Sage, and it's a 1st down for West Side. 18 yards, and Trey Stone already passed the 50-yard line, or 50-yard marker on his passing yards today. Handoff, Crusage breaks one tackle and will get maybe about 5 yards on that one. Call it 4. And it's going to be 2nd down and 6 on the 4-yard rush from Crusage. 29 yards on 2 rushes for Crusage. 6:23 and counting here in the first quarter. Down on the near side here, it's Luke Hodges. Lone receiver, Trey Stone under center. At the 32-yard line, takes the snap, hands it off to Drake Sage. He goes right up the gut at the 25 and just past it. He'll be down at the 24-yard line. Pickup of 8 yards, and it's going to be a new set of downs for the West Side Pirates.
Number 55, Caden Larson on the stop.
First rush of the day for Drake Sage. It's a big one, 8 yards on a first down at the 24-yard line, maybe the 25 actually. 5:58 and counting on the clock. Far side bump for the lone receiver. Near side's where the snap will be. Trey Stone, pump fakes the right side, looking to throw. Has a man open on the left side. Milburn catches it at the 15-yard line and is dropped at the 14.
Number 30, Cooper Milburn.
Picks up the 10 yards. Needed a new set of downs, as believe they are going to give him a first down. We'll wait here. Maybe just shy of it. No, it will be a first down. So first down there for West Side on the 10-yard reception from Cooper Milburn.
The company logo is Good Deeds Done Daily. We are preparing Good Deeds Daily, but it's more than that. We really are trying to serve the community in a good way. Northern Title, Good Deeds Done Daily. Visit us today.
Go West Side!
Welcome back here to West Side High School, 14-0 on the Flying S. Talent Escrow scoreboard that last drive for West Side, resulting in a touchdown from Trey Stone, the 2-yard QB sneak. 10 plays, 58 yards, taking over just over 4 minutes off the clock. Kickoff is away here as it's going to be grabbed on the near side by the return man, Christian. He'll come back with it around the 20-yard line, but he'll be taken down by a ship of Pirates. They'll start their drive from just past the 15-yard line, and we'll see what this West Side defense can continue to do against the Cougars offense.
Cougars from their own 17.
Say they're going to start it from their own 17-yard line. 3:41 on the play clock here in this first quarter, brought to you by Cache Valley Bank. Two receivers on the far side. To the left of the quarterback, Bryce Johnson. Running back behind him, Connor Eddins. And they're going to hand it to Eddins, who will run right, trying to get to the 20-yard line. He'll be stopped just short at maybe he got to the 20, right at the 20. Picks up 3 yards to make it 2nd down and 7. 3 yards there for Eddins on his second rush. First positive one he's had. Bryce Johnson goes to get the play from his coach and has it here, 2nd down and 7 from the 20-yard line of their own. Two receivers once again out to the left side of him. It's going to be Jerome Critchett and Hudson Miller. Motions the receiver across, and a false start as the flag will fly, and the first penalty on South Fremont of the day will back him up 5 yards and make it 2nd down and 12. Had the motion man Jerome Critchett coming across, but one of the offensive linemen moved before. Clock will wind as we're under 3 minutes to play in this Cache Valley Bank first quarter. Jace Andrews on here on KACH and mylocalradio.com. Appreciate you watching however you may be. Two receivers will be out wide once again. Same two we've seen this entire time. And Bryce Johnson motions Critchett once again, hands it off, or fakes the handoff to Eddins, now fakes the handoff to Critchett, throws to Eddins on the run past the 20, the 25 to the 30. He's going to be past the 30, almost to the 35-yard line before he'll be taken down finally by a couple of Pirates, but he's going to pick up maybe 15 yards before that and a new set of downs.
Call it at the 33. 1st and 10, South Fremont.
1st down and 10 for South Fremont there. First completion of the day for the Cougars. Motioning Richard once again. This time they are going to have Johnson run with it. On the left side, He gets hit by a ton of Pirates, but he just will not go down past the 35 to the 36, maybe down at the 37-yard line is where they'll mark it. Pick up a 4 on the first down rush there from Bryce Johnson. 2nd down and 6 here with 1:42 to go in the first quarter. West Side up 14-0 on the Flying S, telling Escrow scoreboard. 2 receivers to either side for Johnson. Back-to-back set here on the near side. A little bit farther stance on the far side. Johnson takes the snap, hand off to Edens, up the gut, breaks a couple of tackles, going to get past the 45-yard line, and is finally slammed down at the 46-yard line. Slammed down by the Pirates' Bryson McDaniel. Picks up 9 yards, though, on the rush. Clock will continue to run here. 1:16 on the clock here in the Cache Valley Bank first quarter. They're at the 46-yard line, moving from left to right. Bryce Johnson with 2 receivers to either side once again. Takes the shotgun snap, looks to pass. Now going to have to take it and run, and he's going to be sacked in the backfield. First man there was going to be Rafe Graves. Pulls down the leg, cleaned up by a couple of other Pirates, and it's a loss of 2. 2nd down and 12, maybe 2nd down and 13. 2nd down and 12 as the sack there for Rafe Graves, his 3rd on the season. They're at the 44-yard line of their own here, moving from left to right, 2 receivers to either side once again. As Ricks here on the near side. Pritchett on the left on the far side. Takes the snap, ball up in the air. He's going to have to just get rid of it as he runs to the left side. He throws it, has an open man, it's caught. Just shy of the first down marker, it's Critchett. He picks up, let's say, 11, and they're just going to be a yard short with a 3rd down and 1 coming up. Critchett there just being able to make the reception. As I thought he was going to have to get rid of it. It's 3rd down and 2. Clock winding down here in the Cache Valley Bank first quarter. And the horn will sound. We're through 1. It's 14-0 on the Flying S. Telling us to go scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it's the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster. All coming up right here on this presentation of Westside Athletics, brought to you by Stokes Market.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
When was the last time you got to stay at a hotel that had an indoor waterfall and a fish pond? Or a hotel with a swimming pool, a baby pool, and 5 hot tubs? At the Come On In Hotel and Suites in Casper, Wyoming, you'll get all of this, plus an amazing complimentary breakfast. You can even reserve a suite with a private jacuzzi for 2. The rates are so affordable that every time you're in Casper, you and the whole family can stay without breaking the bank. The best hotel in Casper is the Come On In and Suites. Make your reservations today and come on in.
Quickly back here now in the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster. Bryce Johnson fakes the handoff. Now we'll run to that right side, has some space, goes right through a couple of Pirates, and will pick up the 4 yards needed, as he only needed 2, and he gets the first down. Going now to the 12th play of the drive. Check that, it's the 7th play of the drive. 19 yards on 6 carries for Bryce Johnson. Has it at the 41-yard line. Johnson takes the snap, throws the screen here to the right side. Has his receiver, Ricks, and he's going to be taken down by Drake Sage as he breaks through the block of Crichton. No gain. As it was Kelton Ricks on the receiving end, as the screen was completed, but no room, courtesy of Drake Sage here in the Yardmaster second quarter. Two receivers to either side for Bryce Johnson, moving now from right to left. Shotgun, looks for the snap, takes it, drops back, looking to pass, has this ball tipped, but it's grabbed by Edens. He'll go past the 35, a flag will fly as the clock will stop. It is currently a gain of maybe 9 yards, but going to be pass interference against Westside there, or a block in the back rather. It is going to be a pass completion though, and a pickup of just shy of 10 yards. Say 9 yards on it. As Edens, his second reception. And it's going to be blocking the back on South Fremont, actually. So it's going to be backing him up to a second down and 15 yards to go. (14-0) on the Flying S Telenesco scoreboard. 10:25 on the clock. Second quarter action. Shotgun takes the snap. Johnson rolling out right. Has it left-handed, throws left-handed. No one there as a miscommunication between him and his receiver, Creed. Rappo there is incomplete. Third down and 15. (10:15) on the clock here in the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster. They're at the 46-yard line on this near hash as Bryce Johnson gets his play call from head coach Chad Hill. Chad Hill going into his 13th season at the helm of the Cougars, trying to work back from a tough 2023 season. Bryce Johnson in the shotgun. Two receivers to either side. They're on the near hash. He'll take the snap. Drops back, has pressure, and is going to be taken down. Bryson McDonald takes him down as we take a look at the Northern Title instant replay. You can see him get back there and wrap him up and take him down. It's a sack for a loss of 9 yards. Loss of 9 to make it fourth down and long. Fourth down and 19, and it will be Edens to punt it away. High snap, Edens gets the punt away. Back to return, Drake Sage lets it bounce, and it hits off a Cougar around the 20-yard line. That's where the West Side Pirates will start. First and 10 from the 20, going from left to right with 9:30 here to go in the second quarter. Preston score, 14-7. Star Valley leads. A minute left into the first quarter. 9:30 here as we start the drive for West Side at the 20-yard line. Moving from left to right, and the all-maroon jerseys. Pirates across the chest in white, and the white trimming down the legs. On the far side, has a receiver over there. Stone under center. And it'll be a motion man Milburn, but I thought I saw that it is a false start. Unfortunately, though, it wasn't called early enough. That was a reverse play. Cruz Sage was going to come back to the near side with it after Milburn, the motion man, had it going to the far side. Unfortunately, though, it's just a penalty. It'll back him up 5 yards, making it first down and 15. First drive of the second quarter for the Pirates here. Up 14-0 on the Flying S Telenesco scoreboard.
The penalty takes him back 5, but it'll still be first down, first and 15. From the 15.
Now first down and 15 from the 15-yard line of West Side. Trey Stone takes the snap, hands it off. Running up the right side, it's Cruz Sage. He's got 10, a little bit more. Past it 15 to the 30 to 35.
Third down, long 4.
Gain of 4 for Garrett Taylor, making it 3rd down and 5 to go here. 6:34 and counting on the play clock. Mumford, the receiver, on the far side. Under center, Stone. Takes the snap, looking to throw. Turns his body, rolling to the left side. Throws it deep downfield. It is caught! Cruz Sage has it just shy of the goal line. Pickup of 37 yards, and it's 1st and goal from the 1.
1st and goal, west side, from about the 2-yard line.
37-yard reception, the second 30-plus yard catch for West Side.
A terrific catch by Sage.
6:05 and counting.
The 2-yard line.
First and goal, Trey Stone under center. Garrett Taylor the back behind him, along with Cruz Sage. Takes the snap, he's going to try and sneak it in. Garrett Taylor pushing him in. He is in. The fireworks will fly. Touchdown, Pirates.
Trey Stone with the second touchdown of the night.
That's pretty efficient. 2 rushes for Trey Stone, 2 touchdowns. 20-0 West Side. They're going to try and go for 2 here. .546 on the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster. As that's where the score occurred. Taking them 8 plays, getting 80 yards. Now trying to cap it off with this 2-point conversion as well. Trey Stone takes the snap, hands it off, and in for the 2-point conversion is Cruz Sage. 22-0 on the Flying S. Telling Escrow scoreboard, and West Side on top big here in quarter number 2. We'll take a break and be right back. You're watching the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs. We even eliminate the bugs in the lawn and around the house. Yardmaster, serving commercial and residential customers. Call Yardmaster Services today for a free quote.
Welcome back here to Westside High School. It's 22-0 on the Flying S Title and Escrow scoreboard. As Westside putting it on the Cougars here early in this one. And it'll be Dallas Nelson back to kick it off for Westside. It's going to be Edens back to return, along with Jerome Crichton. Kind of a line drive kick. It'll be grabbed at about the 5-yard line for the Cougars. It'll go to the right side past the 15, looking at the 20 now and pushing past the 25 all the way to about the 27-yard line as it's Kyler Larson, and it will be a first down and 10 from the 27-yard line as well, the mark.
Return back to the 30 is where
5:37 to go here in the second quarter. We'll start this drive looking to get something going. Johnson in shotgun. 2 receivers to the near side. It's Crichton and Miller. Miller the far one. Johnson taking the snap. Fakes the handoff. It actually is going to be to Edens as he'll take it from him. And he will maybe get back to the line of scrimmage. So no gain there. As 12 yards on 4 carries for Edens, but that one not adding to it. 5:18 still to go in the second quarter. Johnson gets his play. Two receivers to either side on the far side. Creek Crapo and Kelton Ricks. Near side, it's going to be Miller and Crichton. Shotgun for Johnson on the far hash. Takes the snap. Looking to throw, throws the left side, and it's almost picked off there by Drake Sage. As let's take another look at that on the Northern Title instant replay. There it is. As just trying to throw it there, and almost had the one-handed interception. Thank you to Northern Title, Good Deeds Done Daily, brought to you, bringing you our replays this season. It's now 3rd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. 4:51 on the clock here in the second quarter. Westside trying to get the ball back in their offense's hands. See if they can put some more points on the board. 2 receivers to either side. Crowd getting wild here at Westside. Trying to fuel this team for a stop. Johnson looking to pass. To the right side, throws it. It's short. It's picked off. Flag will fly, though. Possibly pass interference. Cruz Sage picked it off. It would be his second INT of the year, but I think it's going to be PI. They didn't let the receiver come back to the ball, and it will be pass interference. So pass interference is the call, and it'll be a 15-yard penalty on Westside. So they'll move it to the 45-yard line area now after the 15-yard penalty. .445 on the clock here in the Yardmasters second quarter. After the PI, it's a new set of downs for the South Fremont Cougars. 3 receivers to the near side for Bryce Johnson with 1 lone receiver on his right. Eddins the back, takes the snap, rolling out to his left. Looking to pass, throwing that way, and too far there. Looking for his receiver, Kelton Ricks.
Chip Ward putting good pressure on the quarterback.
4:30 on the clock here in the second quarter. Mountains getting the last little bit of sunshine of the day here as Friday Night Lights going on in West Side. Second down and 10 from the 45-yard line of the Cougars. They have the ball, and it'll be the same formation they had on that last play. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Bryce Johnson. Eddins the back. Has it in shotgun, takes the snap, fakes the handoff, and he's going to get wrapped up in the backfield. It's a sack for West Side. Taken down. Looks like it was Rafe Graves, a couple of guys, maybe even Garrett Taylor back there as well. As we take a look at the Northern Title instant replay, he just gets taken down in that backfield. Chet Ward also back there. 4:06 on the clock as we wind down here in the second quarter. 3rd down and 13 after the loss of 3. Two receivers to either side. They're on the far hash. Going from right to left. Johnson, shotgun with the back behind him, takes the snap, looks to throw, has a screen set up, Eddins grabs it, but Rafe Graves, maybe Dallas Nelson there to wrap him up right away, and maybe getting 2 yards on the screen passes. Eddins, and a great play there from Dallas Nelson, making it 4th down and 11. They've tried that screen pass a couple of times now, and it's worked a couple of times, but also been tough for this Westside defense. They anticipate that one. Punt coming now. Drake and Cruz Sage back to return. Eddins gets the snap, looking to punt, gets it away. Drake and Crew back. Crew waves the hand, and a fair catch right at the 26-yard line as the Westside offense will come back out. Leading 22-0, trying to maybe increase this lead before half. 2:59 to go here in the Yardmasters second quarter. 22-0 on the Flying Ash Telenesco scoreboard as Westside will start their drive right at the 25-yard line. Luke Hodges will come out along with his quarterback, Trey Stone. They bring the play. Luke Hodges, the receiver on the right side. Past the hash mark here on the near side. Trey Stone has the motion man, takes the snap, hands it off to that motion man, Drake Sage. Running right, trying to get to around the 30-yard line, but it'll be cut down short of there at the 28. He picks up 2 yards on the first down carry, make it 2nd down and 8. 17 yards on 4 carries for Drake Sage tonight. Longest of 8. And now they'll have a 2nd down and 8 on the near side, on this near hash at the 28-yard line. Mumford, the receiver, to the left now of the offense. Trey Stone under center. Motion man is Crusade. He'll hand it off to him, running right. Now he'll get past the 35, dives forward to the 39-yard line, and a 1st down carry. Pickup of 10 yards. 1st down, west side. Pickup of actually 11 on that one. 67 yards on the day for Crusade. 2:13 and counting. West side moving their offense quick. Trey Stone takes it, looking to throw. Has it, and it's going to be intercepted as he was looking for Crusade. Intercepted by Hudson Miller, and the Cougars will take over at the 50-yard line.
Hudson Miller on the interceptor. Ball is pushed right at midfield where South Fremont with 2:06 left in this first half.
2:06 here in left first half. Now the defense come out trying to stop the Cougars before half. 22-0 still on the flying. Yes, telling escrow scoreboard. West side leading. Bryce Johnson and company trying to push any type of points on the board before the horn sounds for the end of the first half. In shotgun, Johnson takes the snap. Will fake the handoff and take it himself on the right side. He'll get past the 50 and dive as he gets tripped up there. Again, pickup of 3. Chet Ward is the one who tripped him up. Gain of 3 on that rush.
Gain of 3 brings up 2nd down and 7.
2nd down and 7. 3-back set there, takes the snap, looking to throw. Johnson throws that way, a diving attempt from right in there. As Crichton couldn't get it. That'd be 3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 7.
From the west side 47-yard line. 1:35 left in the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster. One receiver to either side. Double back set. Johnson takes the snap, fakes the handoff one way now, gives the hand to Edens running the opposite way, and he'll go to around the 43-yard line. And quickly a timeout will be used. Chet Ward with the tackle and a timeout by West Side. We'll take it with them. You're watching the second quarter, brought to you by Yardmaster.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs.
And get a score. 1 minute and 2 on the clock. West Side defense with a 4th down opportunity to stop them and go into half, at least leading by 22, possibly a little more, depending on how aggressive they are on offense. Two receivers to either side. Closer to the left hash, Johnson in shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw, has pressure. Gonna run with it. Now he may throw it. Still has time. Throws it downfield. It is incomplete. Intended for Jerome Crichton, and a flag thrown late. Possibly something said to the ref. Late flag. Gotta think it's unsportsmanlike conduct here on somebody. Unsportsmanlike conduct on South Fremont. I believe it'll be on Crichton. And an extra 15 yards added on. And that's a big one because now Westside may actually take the opportunity, because they'll have the ball at the just shy of the 50-yard line now, looks like. Say at the 48-yard line we'll start this drive. 55 seconds to go.
unsportsmanlike penalty.
And they'll take it at the 49-yard line of West Side. And now a chance to maybe attack here. You're already up by 22. You got just under a minute. And we'll see what they do. Shotgun set for West Side. 3 receivers left. They're attack mode here. Right at the 49-yard line. Trey Stone takes the snap, drops back, rolls out to his left, throws that way, caught by Mumford at the 55-yard line and pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line to the 44-yard line. Pickup of 7 yards.
Second down and 3.
7 yards for Mumford. 48 seconds on the clock as he got out of bounds. 22-0 on the Flying S Talent Escrow scoreboard. West Side trying to add to it. 2 receivers on the right side here for Trey Stone, the running back Crusade on his right as well. On the left hash, he'll take the snap a little low, rolls out to the right side, fires it, and it is batted down by one of the Cougars, and another flag will be flown. Possibly a hold here on West Side. And the flag will be holding on West Side, so back him up 10 yards. Third penalty of the quarter for the Pirates. 30 yards in penalty yards on 3 penalties for the Pirates here in the second quarter after having none in the first. So back him up 10 yards. It'll be a second down and 13 now-ish. 44 seconds to go. 22-0 on the Flying S, Talent Escrow scoreboard. 2 receivers to the left of Stone, has a running back in Crusade. He'll take the snap, roll out left side. He hands it off to Crew. He'll go back to the right side, and he'll fall down back around the original line of scrimmage. And it will be a timeout called by West Side. We'll take a quick break with them coming up the end of the second half right here on the Yardmaster second quarter.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When it comes to all things electrical, Sean Carter and the guys at S&T Electrical should always be your go-to crew. With experience in everything from new construction to repairs, service, and new installations, S&T Electrical is professional and friendly in all they do. Your electrical work will be done right. Call S&T Electric today at 208-852-5878.
This is Sean Carter with S&T Electric. It's what we do.
Welcome you back to Westside High School here in the broadcast booth. 22-0 on the Flying S Title and Escrow scoreboard. As the Pirates currently up, but trying to do some more damage. They have a 3rd down and 10 now from the original line of scrimmage of the 49-yard line. We'll see if Westside maybe just takes a knee here or runs the ball. As they are back to original formation, they are going to throw it, and it will be to Milburn on the right side. He's going to get out of bounds, as a nice job by Milburn to get out. And it's going to be a pickup of 7 yards on the pass.
44, it'll be 4th down and 4 to the Pirates.
Milburn with his second reception. Give him 17 yards on the day. 4th down and 4. 32 seconds on the clock. Need a new set of downs, though. Trey Stone under center. Motion man will be Drake Sage. If they motion, won't be. And Stone's going to look to pass. It's a screen to Crew Sage. He has it, and he is going to be right at the first down marker. Did he make it or not? It's going to be a close thing here. See if they're going to give him the first down. I believe he's going to be just short.
First down, that's a turnover run down for Westside.
Just short there, 2 yards on the pass play. And with 26 seconds left, the Cougars will take over. Still 22-0, so now this defense is trying to play prevent. You can kind of see here, they've got everybody in the back. Protecting against a deep pass here. See what the Cougars decide to do with 26 seconds. They got to be on attack mode, though, down by 22. 2 receivers on the right side for Johnson in shotgun. has the motion man and is going to hand him off to him, but he is going to be wrapped up in the backfield as the first to get him there was going to be Ivan Campbell. Loses two as it was Crichton on the rush. That'll be the end of the first half. West Side leads it 22-0 as we head into our Puppy Steps Training halftime show. Coming up next, this has been the Yardmaster second quarter. We got a break here on the West Side Athletics production, brought to you by Franklin County Medical Center.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
In today's world, you need a bank that moves as fast as you move. A bank where personal relationships are still the norm and where your life, your business, and your needs come first. That's what you'll find at Cache Valley Bank. With locations in southern Idaho and throughout Utah, Cache Valley Bank offers you the personalized service of a hometown bank with the resources and capacities of a large bank. Visit Cache Valley Bank today. Let us help you build the financial network you need. Cache Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Webb Funeral Home is proud to be the leading provider of funeral services in northern Cache Valley, including southeast Idaho, for almost 100 years. We are a full-service mortuary offering the highest quality services with very affordable pricing. We have plans to meet everyone's budget, from traditional funeral services to graveside services and cremation options. We gladly provide free insurance coverage review, quality headstones and monuments, as well as funeral transcriptions. Let us answer any questions you might have by calling us at 208-852-0533. Webb Funeral Home, a trusted name in funeral service since 1925.
For 78 years, West Motor Company has stood by your family. While the generations have come and gone, our commitment to quality and service has never wavered. Our team is here to ensure you find the vehicle that keeps your loved ones safe on every journey. When trust matters most, choose West Motor Company, now proud to be part of the Mountain West Auto Group.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
100% guarantee is a good thing, and that's what you get when you hire the professionals at Yardmaster Services. We help you get the yard of your dream with custom fertilization for grass, trees, and shrubs, spraying for weeds, and lawn aeration. We also help keep your sprinkler system in top shape with turn-on and turn-off services, including winterization and small repairs. We even eliminate the bugs in the lawn and around the house. Yardmaster, serving commercial and residential customers. Call Yardmaster Services today for a free quote.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Were how well
22-0 here as we enter the Puppy Steps Training halftime show. Jace Andrews with you here on mylocalradio.com, also on KACH. 22-0 the halftime score once again. West Side on top of the South Fremont Cougars. And how we got here? Well, it's a couple of touchdowns from Trey Stone. In fact, 2 rushing touchdowns on 2 rushes for him. One in the first quarter, one in the second quarter, as West Side was up 14-0 after that first quarter. They were able to push across. One more touchdown in the second quarter, And now that's how we sit here of 22-0. Lots of things to kind of take away from this first half. I would say, first of all, a better defensive performance, obviously. No points instead of 19 that they allowed last week against the Firth Cougars. Now, I think that the big thing here for a lot of this West Side defense was getting a game under their belt. We talked to Coach Smosier, and he had said it. You just need the defense to kind of plant their feet underneath them, and they'd be just fine. Well, guess what? They got their feet underneath them for sure. They've been really, really good in this half. Lots of intriguing stats to get to later on in this halftime show as we'll move along to the Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency halftime stats here in a moment. But Bryce Johnson has been shut down, and the linebacker QB has really been having a tough go of it in multiple different facets. He's only 5 of 10, so 50% completion percentage, and he's been sacked twice now by the West Side team, and obviously that kind of takes a toll on his rushing yards as well, so kind of a lot of things to unpack there. The West Side 2004 state championship team is back here. That's what we're honoring right now on the field. You can kind of see their heads on the bottom of the screen there as we move along here on this Puppy Steps training halftime show. Got more to come as we have the Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, coming up next here. We'll take another quick break. When we come back, we'll have you the halftime stats, and then it'll be half number 2 as Westside tries to improve to 2-0 here on this presentation of Westside Athletics, brought to you by Northern Title. Good deeds done daily.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
Purchasing land or a new home is one of life's major milestones. It says you're committed to a better life, to building something worthwhile. Since 1905, Flying S has been land title protectors, ensuring you have clear ownership rights to your home and your land. By blending personalized hometown customer service with sophisticated, cutting-edge technology, we meet each customer's real estate transaction needs. When you need a title company, choose the one that's been serving customers for over 119 years. Flying S Title and Escrow, 28 West Oneida, Preston.
Everyone wants a smile they can be proud of. A healthy smile can make your day brighter. At Canyon Creek Dental, Doctors Justin Carter, Thomas Hull, Heath Bateman, and Corby Dixon see patients of all ages and provide a full line of dental services, including fillings, wellness checks, braces, wisdom teeth, oral surgery, and cosmetic dentistry. Call us today to schedule an appointment in our Preston or Grace office. Canyon Creek Dental.
57 yards receiving, as he has 3 catches for those 57 yards. Abram Mumford, 1 catch, 7 yards. Cooper Milburn, 2 catches for 17 yards. And Drake Sage, the lone catch for 37 yards. That was the first play of the game. 37-yard reception for Drake Sage. And then the next play after that, it was a 25-yard rushing touchdown for Crew Sage, immediately putting him up 8-0, and after that, man, and the rest is history. 22-0 the score at the half, and amazing things hopefully to come for this West Side squad as they go into half number 2. We'll take one more quick break. West Side, before we go, final stats for the half: 121 rushing yards, 128 passing yards, 239 total yards. And quickly here, we will have 28-7, Star Valley leading over Preston in quarter number 2. We'll take one more quick break. When we come back, it's going to be the second half of action here in Dayton, Idaho. West Side taking on South Fremont.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
At Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we aren't just protecting things with walls and wheels, we're protecting people, because everything and everyone that is important to you is important to us. This is Brittany and Braden Smith, your local Farm Bureau agents, celebrating another wonderful year here in Franklin County as your trusted insurance advisors. Whether it's home, auto, life, commercial, or farm insurance, we are here for you. Give us a call at 208-852-2364 or just stop by our office at 33 South 1st East in Preston to see how we can make insurance simple for you.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Just about set for quarter number 3 here at the Westside Pirates football field. 22-0 as they are up here in what would be quarter number 3 coming up. They're just about to come out of the halftime tunnel.
Of winning seasons, they haven't had a losing season since 2002. Westside has the longest
let's
streak in
listen to the public
state
address sounds quick. Got some cool stats for you.
That's regardless of classification. Since 2004, Westside has had the most wins and the highest winning percentage in all of 3A, winning 82% of their games. Just to compare that with one of our district foes, they've won 35% of their game. But because Westside has gone into the playoffs, they've played 41 more games than this district opponent. That's 5 extra seasons of practice. No team in what's now 3A has more playoff wins and less playoff losses than Westside. Westside has 42 postseason wins since 2004. If we take all of the other district teams combined, they all have 35 postseason wins. We have 42 by ourselves, so they have 35. Welcome back, your Westside Pirates.
We're about ready to go here. Quarter number 3 coming up in just a couple of minutes. Once again, those halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency. Westside coming out of here with 239 total yards and a 22-0 lead on the Flying S Tylen Escrow scoreboard. 121 of those on the ground, 128 of those in the air, as Westside trying to become 2-0. South Fremont right now trying to scrounge for some points and see if they can get their second win of the season as well and improve to 2-1. Them playing in week 0 against Bear Lake. They were victorious in that one. Lost this past week against Marsh Valley. Westside, as you know, played Firth last week, won that one 33-19. Now here up 22-0 on South Fremont, a half to play, trying to come out with the victory in the second rendition of the 2024 Friday Night Lights season for the Pirates.
This 2014
it's going to be the South Fremont Cougars having the ball to start off here in the second half as they deferred the coin toss, and obviously Westside then elected to receive. Westside will have to kick this one away and have their defense out there as we started off. Just about a minute and 22 seconds. Tell you what, we'll take one more quick break that we weren't able to get to in that first half, and we'll come right back here watching Westside football here on MyLocalRadio.com, brought to you by Stokes Market.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
Purchasing land or a new home is one of life's major milestones. It says you're committed to a better life, to building something worthwhile. Since 1905, Flying S has been land title protectors, ensuring you have clear ownership rights to your home and your land. By blending personalized hometown customer service with sophisticated, cutting-edge technology, we meet each customer's real estate transaction needs. When you need a title company, choose the one that's been serving customers for over 119 years. Flying S Title and Escrow, 28 West Oneida, Preston.
Third quarter about ready to get going here in Westside. 22-0 on the Flying S Tylen Escrow scoreboard. The lights shining down on Lyle S. Henderson Field. Dallas Nelson to kick this ball away for the Westside Pirates. As we get going here in quarter number 3. Larson back deep, along with Crichton. It'll be Larson getting the ball at the 5-yard line. He'll get to the 10, now to the 20, running to the left side. And the ball is loose on the ground, but it's going to be picked up by a Cougar at the 25-yard line. And they will be fortunate to retain possession as Larson there just dropped it. They'll take it at the 27-yard line here to start quarter number 3. 11:52 on the clock after that kick return. Quarter number 3 brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. Check them out for all your auto part needs. Right on Main. 2 receivers will go to the right side after some communication errors there. Crichton along with Kelton Ricks. Johnson in shotgun, takes the snap, drops back, looks to pass. Now looking downfield, has tons of time. Now he's finally going to get pressured. Rolls to his right, pump fakes, and will be pushed out of bounds by Dallas Nelson. And he picks up, say, 9 yards, is what they're going to say. They're going to give him a little more. They're going to say all the way to the 40, so 11-yard or rather 12-yard gain on the rush. So a 12-yard gain for Bryce Johnson on the first play of quarter number 3.
First and 10, South Fremont.
So at the 40-yard line after this 12-yard rush. 2 receivers to either side on the near hash, taking the snap. Johnson looking, and he's just going to run right into a couple of Pirates, and he will be sacked for the 3rd time today. Back there is Chet Ward along with a couple other Pirates. Take a look at the Northern Title replay here, as it was a couple of Pirates. Looks like first one to get there was Rafe Graves. He gets his 3rd sack of the season, or rather 4th sack now, as he had one earlier in this game. And it's 2nd down and 4 after the loss of, or 2nd down and 14, excuse me, after the loss of 4. Here in the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. At the 36-yard line, 2 receivers to either side for Johnson. Edens the back in that same formation. The lone back set closer to the near hash here, moving from left to right. Motion man across the field is Ricks. And Johnson will take a pass on a drop back, and it will be over the head of his intended receiver, Creed Crapo, and it will be a 3rd down and 14 here. Crusade was there in coverage, as it's 3rd down and 14 here in quarter number 3 with 10:48 to go in the first drive here for the Cougars in the second half. Appreciate everybody joining on mylocalradio.com, MyLocalRadio, the West Side YouTube channel, along with maybe in a couple hours on KACH if you're listening to that. 2 receivers to either side. Quarterback, Johnson in shotgun. Same formation as per usual. He'll take the snap as he drops back. Going to be a couple of pressure. They'll throw it down the field, and it's incomplete. He was intended for Kelton Ricks there, and it will be incomplete, making it 4th down and 14, and probably a punt formation coming up for the Cougars. .10:43 in counting here, or not in counting yet, but stopped on the clock here in the first drive coming up for West Side here in the second half. Edens will be out to punt. Late man running on is Kason Briggs. High snap, Edens gets it, puts it up in the air. Drake Sage receives it at the 29-yard line. He'll get to the 35-yard line, and a nice 8-yard return puts him down at the 37-yard line, where they will start their first drive of the 3rd quarter. 10:34 on the clock for Westside as they start their first drive here. Going from the 37-yard line. Probably a heavy dose of the run coming up for the Pirates here, up by 22 on the Flying S Telenescro scoreboard. Under center, taking the ball, Stone hands it off, Running to the right side, Drake stays before he is snapped down at around the 43-yard line. Called a pickup of 6. It's 2nd down and 4.
Drake bounces his way out for about 7, brings up 2nd down and 3.
23 yards on 5 carries for Drake Sage. 2nd down and a long 3, maybe 4, probably 4. 10:07 and counting on the clock in the 3rd quarter under center Stone. Takes the snap, hands it off the motion man Milburn. Coming to the near side here. Takes a spin as he dives forward. And he is going to be just shy of that first down mark, although they're going to give it to him. I think they're going to give it to him. So pick up a 4 yards there for Cooper Milburn as he gets a first down carry. 21 yards on the rushing for Milburn. First down and 10 from the 47-yard line of West Side. Stone takes the snap, hands it off, and slipping is Crusade. He was in the backfield and just couldn't get his footing underneath him there. As we'll take a look here on the Northern title replay, as you can kind of see his feet. It's 3rd down and 2. Stone under center. Motion man Milburn. He's going to fake the handoff to Milburn now, hands it off to Crew. Running through a man past the 25. Reverses field to the right side past the 20 and inside the red zone. Ran right over a Cougar. As let's take a replay at this, see if we got it. As you can see just in the back end there, runs right through one of the Cougars' defensemen. And he picks up a solid gain of 17 yards.
In the middle of the 3rd there, scoreless, tied 0-0.
There'll be a throw, has a man open, but he cannot get him as it was Crusade. Once a flag, doesn't get it. Had him open as they go with the pass play quickly. First down and 18, turns down to 2nd down. First down from the 18, turns down to 2nd down from the 18. 6:46 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. Second down, 10 for the West Side Pirates.
2nd and 10 West Side.
Here in quarter number 3. Gonna pitch it left side. It's Crew. He falls all the way past the 15 and maybe to the 14-yard line is where they're gonna mark him down. So a pickup of 4 yards, we'll say.
A 3-yard gain brings up 3rd down and 7.
3rd down and 6 or 7 to go here from around the 15-yard line. West Side up 22-0. Motion man Crusade, hands off to Drake. Running the right side, he will get to around the 10. That's not going to be enough for the first down. He picks up, say, 5 or 4 yards. Larson tackles him. 4th down and 2 after the 5-yard pickup from Drake Sage. Probably going to go for it here, it looks like West Side will. 5:45 in the 3rd quarter, up 22-0 on the Flying S. Tyler Nesco scoreboard. And now time for a 4th down opportunity, 4th and 2. Hodges the receiver on the near side. The running back, Crusade. He'll fake the handoff, rolls out, trying to throw, throws it. It is caught right at the 1-yard line as it's Cooper Milburn. Picks up 9 yards on the pass reception, and it's 1st and goal. 9-yard reception there for Cooper Milburn. He now has 26 yards on the receiving end. Trying it in the end zone is the West Side Pirates. 1st down and goal from the 1, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. It's a touchdown. Fireworks fly. Touchdown Pirates. Crusade in for the touchdown, his 2nd of the game. 1-yard rush puts West Side on top. Now 28-0.
Dallas Nelson to attempt the point after kick.
Dallas Nelson trying to put them on top 29-0. And a flag will fly before then. False start or offsides. I'm going to say offsides. So now the Pirates will try and do this 2-point conversion. Crusage, 2 touchdowns, 10 carries, 89 yards. And now a chance for Westside to go up 30-0 here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. And now they can try and get it in here. Trey Stone out with Mumford as they get the play. Mumford is the receiver on the right side. Stone under center. Tailback, Crusage hands it off to Drake Sage, though. He'll be in for the 2-point conversion. His second 2-point conversion. It's 30-0. Westside on top on the Flying S. Telling Escrow scoreboard. We'll take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be South Fremont on offense here on a Westside Athletics presentation brought to you by Stokes Market.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need. Quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
.5:03 to go here in the third quarter. Westside now on top 30-0 on the Flying S. Telling Escrow scoreboard. Dallas Nelson to kick us off. Crichton, Larson, Edens back to return for the Cougars. Nelson with that left foot, kicking from right to left. It's off. Line drive kick and grabbed by Edens on a line. He'll go past the 20 to 25 and be cut down right around the 30-yard line to the 29. That's where Westside got him. Tackle made by Corey Telford, and it will be a first down and 10 opportunity for the Cougars. Right at the 30-yard line is where they'll mark him. South Fremont back with the ball, down by 30 here. Two receivers to the left. Running back Edens takes the snap, hands it off, fakes the handoff, actually going to the left side, hand it off to Ricks. He has it to all the way past the 40 to the 42-yard line. So pick up 12 there for Ricks. First carry for Kelton Ricks of the day. It's a first down carry. And it's 1st and 10 now from the 41, 42-yard line. First down, 10 to go. Two receivers to the left. Ricks, that tight end on the right side. They'll motion Crichton across. It'll be a double fake as going with it is the quarterback. And all the way past the 50, Johnson picks up 9. 9 yards for Bryce Johnson. 20 yards on the day on 13 rushes. Second down and 1 from the 50-yard line as they try and push into Westside territory here on this play. Under 4 minutes to play in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Lone back is Edens. Shotgun snap. Taken by Johnson. He'll throw a screen to Crichton on the right side. Couple of Westside Pirates there early. Flags will fly, and Crichton will be taken down. We'll check on the flag. I believe he may have gotten the first down. They're going to say a block in the back on the South Fremont Cougars. That'll back them up 10 yards. We'll replay second down. It'll be 2nd and 11. Third penalty in as many quarters for the Fremont Cougars, as they have 30 yards in penalties, 1 penalty in each quarter. 3:38 on the clock here as the third quarter starts to get into the dwindling moments. Clock will run. Bryce Johnson comes back out at the 39-yard line. Shotgun here. Bryce Johnson with 2 receivers to either side on the near hash. Johnson the shotgun. Pump fake, almost got Westside to jump, and they're going to say encroachment is what they're going to say. So they're going to get offsides on Westside, and it'll put 5 yards back. Westside had no penalties in the first quarter. They had 3 in the third, or in the second rather, now 1 in the third. So now it'll be second down, and instead of 12, it'll be second down, and looks like 6 to go, maybe 7. 2 receivers to either side, near hash. Johnson takes the shotgun snap, looking to the right side, throwing to the right side. It is too far. Looking for his receiver, Cree Crapo, and it's going to be incomplete. Penalty will fly as it's going to be a personal foul on Westside, roughing the passer. That's what they're going to say. So 15 yards and an automatic first down. That'll put them to just shy of the 40-yard line, around the 42-yard line, 40, maybe 41. Another 15-yard penalty for Westside. Their second 15-yarder of the day, and they have now 50 yards total in penalties on 5 of them throughout this evening. So at the 41 is now where this Cougars team sit. On the west side of the field. Shotgun Johnson, 2 receivers on the side, takes the ball, fakes the handoff, runs it himself, and is going to be taken down. Rafe Graves takes him down, pickup of maybe 2 yards on the carry there. As Johnson continues the rushing totals. Star Valley 34, Preston 7 in the third quarter over there in Wyoming. 2:15 on the clock and winding here in the third quarter. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts. .202 on the clock, shotgun. Johnson with 3 receivers left, takes the snap. Rolls out to that left side, looking to pass, throws that way, has Crichton at the 35. He'll dive to about the 33-yard line. It'll be third down and short from there. Pickup of 6 yards on the pass play. Second reception for Jerome Crichton. 17 yards on the 2 pass receptions, and it's third down and 3. South Fremont trying to get something on offense. 2 receivers to either side. Snap will be on the far hash with the shotgun formation for Johnson. He'll take the snap, fake the handoff. He will hand it off. Edens up the middle, has the first down and more. Past the 25, all the way to the 22-yard line, as they will gain 11 yards on the rush from Edens and a first down. 33 yards for Edens as the leading rusher, 7 carries. As they're at the 22 with just over a minute to play here in the third quarter. They'll send 1 receiver now, 2 receivers to the near side. As it's going to be Hudson Miller and Nash Brower. Motion man across. It'll be a snap and a run play to Edens. He'll be taken down right up the middle, no gain. Motion man on that play was Kelton Ricks. No gain there for Edens. Second down and 10 here in the third quarter. 34 seconds and counting, so we'll see how quickly South Fremont wants to play this. 2 receivers on the near side. The tight end is Ricks. Shotgun, motioning a man across the field. He will fake a handoff to either of them. Now looking to pass, throws it downfield. It's going to be caught. Grabbed by Ricks at the 10-yard line. He picks up 12 on the reception, and it's a new set of downs as the clock will stop momentarily. That's likely to be the last play of the third quarter.
It'll be first and goal.
First and goal from the 10, and there's the clock winding down. So that'll be the end of the third quarter. When we come back, it's red zone opportunity for the South Fremont Cougars. Done with 3, 30-0 West Side on the Flying Ants. Tyler Escrow scoreboard.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads.
30-6 on the Flying Ants. Tyler Escrow scoreboard. To kick, it's Kelton Ricks. Ricks boots this one away. Back deep, grabbed by Drake Sage. He'll go to the right side of the field, past the 25 and almost to the 30, but flags will fly. And I believe we're going to have a hold, block in the back, some sort of penalty on the west side. Pirates will back them up 10, so they'll start this drive at probably more or less closer to their 10. As probably a spot foul from where it is, back them 10 yards from the 20, so going to be holding, I believe, what they'll say. Block in the back, then going to be holding. So 10-yard penalty. Working back from the 25 is what they're going to say. Now from the 20, so they'll be at the 10. 11:42 on the clock here in the fourth quarter. First one for West Side, at least in the fourth, as they start it from their own 10-yard line. Star Valley up 34-7 on the Preston Indians. One receiver on the far side, going to be Mumford. Under center, Stone. It's going to be actually a new quarterback is handing it off, and going up the left side is Drake Sage. New quarterback is Jaden Fuller, and will be gain of 10 and a first down for Drake Sage. So got the backups kind of running in here late as West Side up 30-6 here in quarter number 4. A lot of run coming. 11:29 and counting. 6 minutes left in quarter number 3. Star Valley up 41-7 now on Preston. Miller takes the snap. Is going to hand it off, running right, and it'll be dragging down at around the, say, 23-yard line is Garrett Taylor. Say a pickup of 4 yards on the carry. Garrett Taylor back into the game after we saw him in the second quarter. He has 3 carries for 25 yards. 10:55 and counting here in quarter number 4, brought to you by Papa Jace. Check out the beef jerky there in Clifton, Idaho. Under center. Taking the snap, Fuller. And he's going to hand it off, running right side. It's Drake Sage, 45-50, 45-40, pass to the 35. They'll push him out of bounds, a huge gain.
35-yard line of the Cougars.
40-yard rush.
Number 7 chasing him down. That's Hudson Miller.
On a big gain there. Drake Sage with 40 yards, making it 81 yards on the day for Drake. 9 carries. They're at the 35-yard line now. 10:25 and counting here. Under center, Fuller. Motion man Milburn, and a false start there. False start going to be committed by Whit Keller, right guard, or rather right tackle. Back him up 5. Clock will run again as they're at the 40-yard line now, to 1st and 15. Just over 10 minutes to play in this one. West Side just trying to put the finishing touches on it here in the fourth quarter. Jaden Fuller, the new quarterback in the game, replacing Trey Stone as he'll be under center. He'll take the snap. He's going to drop back to pass this time. Throws with that right hand. Has Garrett Taylor, but cannot find him. Just a little bit overthrown. As I want to take a look at that on the Northern Title instant replay. You can see him as you see Garrett Taylor going to the left side. Has him out wide, but just overthrown. And defense was going to be Kelton Ricks. Now it's going to be 2nd down and 15. As Jaden Fuller will hand this ball off, running to the right side as Garrett Taylor threw a couple of Cougars past the 35-yard line to the 30, where he will be marked down. He'll pick up 10 yards, though.
Good run there.
35 yards on the ground for Garrett Taylor this game. 9:24 under the clock here in the Papa J's 4th quarter. Jaden Fuller under center. Couple of receivers to his left side, and one of them being Drake Sage. Ocean Milburn. He'll take the ball, running to the left side. Has a blocker, and Dallas Nelson lays out a man. A flag will fly, and running, keep going, pushing the pile at the 15, all the way to the 10, but a flag could bring it all back. Possibly a hold, but I tell you what, Dallas Nelson went through a man. They're going to be holding on West Side. Probably a spot foul there, so back them up to probably a 3rd down and 9, 3rd down and 8. From where the flag flew at the 24-yard line. So yeah, back them up there, 10 yards. And it will be 3rd down and 8. Thirty to 6. 8:41. Under center. Fuller. Motion man Milburn. Fakes the handoff. Now running right. It's Garrett Taylor. Goes all the way close to the 1st down marker. He's going to pick up 7 or 8. He might have needed 1 more yard, though. Picks up 7. He needed 8.
Ball is on the Cougar 26. Cougar 4th down and about 1.
8:16 and counting. 4th down and 1 for the West Side Pirates here, as they'll go for it and try and continue to run this clock. Jaden Fuller, under center, the new quarterback. Sage the tailback. He will hand it off. It's going to be Garrett Taylor, but in the backfield, wrapped up and taken down for a loss there. Take a look at the Northern Title replay as just wrapped up in the backfield off the blitzing right side, Nash Bauer. And it will be a new set of downs for South Fremont. So South Fremont will now have the ball. 30-6 the score on the Flying S on the Escrow scoreboard.
We have a score update.
7:57.
8-0 with 3:15 left in the game.
Two receivers to either side for the Cougars. Johnson still in the game. He'll take the snap, drop back, looking to pass. Pump fakes to one side. He's going to be hit as he throws. Play is going to be continued. They're going to say it was incomplete, though.
Not a fumble. It's incomplete. Arm was coming forward.
So an incomplete pass.
Good pressure put on the quarterback.
Good pressure put on there by Westside, and that's been a common theme when their defense has been successful this season, is pressure on the quarterback. Saw that in the second half against Firth last week. Seeing again here against the South Fremont Cougars.
Low leader into the game for Westside.
Shotgun snap. Take it. Fakes the handoff. Now running right. Going with it is Johnson past the 30 to the 32-yard line. That's where he'll be stopped. Pick up a 3. Chet Ward gets the stop there. Bryce Johnson. That is his 16th carry of the game.
3rd down and 7 after a 3-yard gain.
3rd down and 7. 30-6 on the clock, or on the scoreboard rather. Flying S telling Escrow. 7:24 and counting here at Lyle S. Henderson Field. One receiver, two receivers down on the right side, one receiver on the left. On the far hash, shotgun. Johnson has a motion man across. It's Crichton, takes the snap, looks to throw. Throws to the right side, has a receiver. It's caught and past the first down marker all the way to the 45-yard line. Hudson Miller picks up 13 yards. On a pass completion there for Hudson Miller. His first reception of the day. At the 45-yard line, 6:47 on the clock, 30-6 the score. Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Shotgun here. Take the snap. Has the motion man looking to pass. Throws it downfield, incomplete. Great coverage from Garrett Taylor. Crichton, the intended receiver. Pass is incomplete. 6:28 to go here in the fourth quarter. 30-6, West Side on top of South Fremont. Shotgun. And a false start there on the receiver here on the near side. Going to be Nash Brower with that false start. Back him up 5 yards. Second and 15. (49-7). Preston down to Star Valley. As tough night for the Indians. .628 here in the fourth. Clock winding. Three receivers on the near side, one on the far side. Johnson the shotgun. Take the snap. Hands off Edens. He'll get 5 and then all the way close to the 50 where he'll pick up probably 8 or 9 after all. And it will be a long third down here. Say 3rd and 6 after the 8-yard pickup.
Third down and 6 for the Cougars.
30-6 the score, 5:55 on the clock. Three receivers on the near side, one on the right side. Driving from right to left, shotgun Johnson takes the snap. Hands it off. He'll keep it himself actually as he fakes the handoff. Has some space. He's past the first down marker, past 50 to the 45-40 and down out of the 40 or rather 37-yard line. Picks up, say 16 yards on the rush. 51 yards rushing for Bryce Johnson. Under 5:35 to play. Throw to the right side on a slant. It's going to be caught and tackled right down where he caught it. Pick up there for Hudson Miller of, say, 6 yards. 6-yard gain, second down and 4. Hudson Miller with his second reception of the game. 19 yards on those two receptions. He's actually now the leading receiver for the South Fremont team. Two receivers to the near side. And he'll motion a man across the field, takes the snap. He will fake the handoff, trying to look and throw, gets it downfield and past the outstretched hand of his intended target, Cannon Purser. Incomplete, and it will be 3rd down and 4 after the incompletion. Third down and 4, or 3rd down and 5 area. 4:55 on the clock, stopped here after the incomplete pass. Bryce Johnson gets the call from his head coach, Chad Hill. Shotgun for Johnson. Two receivers to the left. The lone near side, probably going to be a motion man of Crichton. No motion this time. Fakes the handoff, will take it himself. Get around one tackle, trying to push through another. He is loose, and the ball is out. The ball is out. West Side says they have it. They do. West Side recovers the fumble, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. As we take a look at the Northern Title. By the way, an update, Aberdeen up winning 8-0. Hand off up the middle, running and being tripped up there is Hurlin. Hurlin picks up 4 yards. Apologize for the technical difficulties throughout tonight. Wi-Fi just not getting cooperative here. Hurlin in the game as he carries that one for 4 yards. 6-yard rush. 6 yards on 2 rushes, I should say, for Hurlin. Under center, Fuller with 2:13 to play. Take the snap, hand it off, running right. It's going to be Mitch Mumford running the right side. He has a first down and more. Picks up, let's say, right at 10 yards for Mitch Mumford.
Really nice game. First down for the Pirates. First down, Westside.
Mitch Mumford there. Pickup of 10 exactly.
2 minutes left in this game.
Under 2 minutes to play, under center. Fuller looks to take the snap, motion man. Now we'll hand it off. Hurlin, and he'll be wrapped up and slammed down at the line of scrimmage. No gain for Hurlin. He continues with 6 yards here for 3 carries. 1:35 to play. Westside winding this one down as they will come out of this game victors and go to 2-0. As it's 30-6 on the Flying S, the Escrow scoreboard. And they will walk out of here with that elusive 2-0 record. Last couple plays, 2nd down and 10 under center. Fuller hands it off. Hurlin up the gut left side, pushing forward, and he's still up, and now will get pushed back. And they're going to say his forward progress stopped at the 30, so give him a pickup of 3 yards. 9 yards on now 4 carries for Hurlin. And let's see what they do here as Westside rotates in. 51 seconds to play, clock winding down. There's a bunch of rotations come in and out. They'll try and wind this one down. 3rd down and 7, possibly the final play. Now out the quarterback. New one on the field, don't have him on the roster. He'll just run straight forward.
Quarterback keeper, number 14.
So number 14 there, the quarterback keeper. I don't got him either.
Number 14 on my program.
And that'll be it. Westside winning this one. The clock, 15 seconds to go. They'll let it wind down. 30-6, the final score. They improve to 2-0 on the 2024 season. Ahead of their matchup with Marsh Valley. Fireworks will fly here in Dayton, Idaho. Pirates victorious. When we come back, it's the Rouse Construction postgame show as the horns sound. Final score, Westside 30, South Fremont 6. When we come back here, it's the Rouse Construction postgame show.
Tonight's game was brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. Rocky Mountain Power, WattSmartHomes.com, offering rebates on energy-saving products and equipment for our customers. Ready Support Services, we are ready. West Motor Company, your only stop for new or used cars in Preston and in Logan. Franklin County Medical Center for the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Stokes Market True Value with the finest meat and produce in Preston. S&T Electric, it's what we do. Flying S Escrow and Title, land title protectors since 1905. Ultimate Power Sports. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at Ultimate Power Sports in Preston. Elisa Benson of North Realty, Idaho and North Realty, Utah. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and the surrounding communities since 1925. Cache Valley Bank, serving Utah and southern Idaho with 21 locations. Yardmaster, keeping lawns healthy throughout the Cache Valley. Puppy Steps Training, northern Utah and southern Idaho's premier board and training facility since 2011. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, your local agents right here in Preston. Canyon Creek Dental, with 2 area locations to serve you. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, stop in downtown Preston where you'll be treated like a friend. Papa J's, making world-class jerky locally right here in Clifton. Ralph's Construction, building custom homes throughout the region. Now stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming right up.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Papa Jay's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa Jay's invites you to come in or find them online at papajays.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa Jay's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa Jay's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajays.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment.
Welcome back here to the postgame show brought to you by Ralph's Construction. 30-0 as that's not the final score. Hold on, we'll get it here. There it is. That's South Fremont's logo. 30-6, the final score is, we wrap this one up here on the Ralph's Construction postgame show. And, well, this game started out pretty hot for the West Side Pirates. Took them just 2 plays to get into the end zone, as it was a reception for Drake Sage, picked up over 30 yards, and then 25-yard rush from Cruz Sage, and they were quickly up what would be 8-0 after the 2-point conversion from Drake Sage. And, well, the rest is history after that. Westside continued to put up numbers as they went into half with a 22-0 lead. Ended up winning this one 30-6. A couple of touchdowns on the board for Cruz Sage. He had the first one, as I mentioned. Also had one in the third quarter to make it that 30-0 at the time. Ended up being 30-6. A couple of touchdowns there. A couple of touchdowns for Trey Stone as well. He had the other 2. Trey Stone with a rushing touchdown in the first quarter and the second quarter. And those are your touchdowns for the West Side Pirates. Lone touchdown for the South Fremont Cougars was going to be Bryce Johnson on a little rush that he picked up, just 10 yards. That's all he needed to get into the end zone and score those 6 points. We're unable to be successful on the 2-point conversion. And that's how this game finished out, as Westside able to put in a couple of subs. Got to see Jaden Fuller for the first time this year. Got to see a lot of Garrett Taylor, actually. He ended up rushing the ball 8 times, ended up being 8 times. And a good time for him to come out and see him. Saw Will Hurlin at the last little bit. From Milburn, obviously, a bunch. And then Race Graves getting a couple of sacks. All right, we'll take one other more quick break. When we come back, we'll get you the post-game stats brought to you by Farm Bureau. And we'll probably take one more break and say goodnight. But one more break here, 30-6, West Side beating South Fremont in week number 2 of the 2024 season.
KACH, mylocalradio.com.
If you're looking for someplace new as you head into your golden years, look into the tradition of quality designer homes built by Ralph's Construction in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. Working in Phase 3 now, with Phase 4 starting soon, these homes can be built to a floor plan that you desire, or Ralph's Construction has other options that you're sure to fall in love with. Call today for more information, 435-232-1837. Now is the time to plan for the finest home of your lifetime. Ralph's Construction, 435-232-1837.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Time for our post-game stats, brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. And a lot of stats to get to here on this Friday night. Westside victorious over the South Fremont Cougars, 30-6, your final score. Quickly looking at the South Fremont Cougars, they finished with 167 yards total, 66 on the ground, 101 in the air. All 66 coming off the arm of Bryce Johnson as he completes 9 of his 18 passes, so 50% completion percentage for him. Bryce Johnson also the leading rusher on the team, 51 yards rushing on 17 rushes. It's going to be Ricks with 1 rush for 11 yards. We had Edens. He had 9 rushes for 41 yards, and then Creighton had 1 rush for -2 yards. On the receiving end, it was Ricks who had 12 yards on 2 catches. Edens with 17 yards on 2 catches. Jerome Creighton also 2 catches for 17 yards. And the leading receiver, Hudson Miller, 2 catches, 19 yards for the Cougars. Flipping over to the west side, we have Crusade, the rusher of the day, as he ended up with 89 yards leading the team, but not too far behind him was his brother Drake Sage, 81 yards, 27 on the ground for Trey Stone, along with 2 rushing touchdowns. Cooper Milburn had 13 yards on the ground on 5 carries. And then Garrett Taylor saw a bunch of them tonight, 8 carries for 58 yards. Late in the game, saw a new face in there. Will Hurren, had 4 carries for 9 yards. And then Mitch Mumford had his 1 carry for 10 yards. Receiving-wise, it was Crusade who had the, of course, most receptions. 57 yards receiving on 3 catches. 39 for Cooper Milburn on 4 catches. 7 on 1 catch for Amber Mumford, and then Drake Sage, 37 yards on the lone catch to start off the game. First catch, first play. Fuller had 13 yards passing as the backup quarterback, 2 attempts, 1 completion, 50% completion percentage. And then finishing the day, 9 for 11 is Trey Stone with 127 yards passing. That is your stats, and the total for Westside, 140 passing yards, 287 on the ground, totaling for 427 yards, and a 30-6 victory over South Fremont. We take one more break. When we come back, we'll wrap this one up, tell you what's to come for Westside and Preston Athletics on KACH and the MyLocalRadio.com, all coming up right here on the Ralph's Construction postgame show.
KACH, MyLocalRadio.com.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready.
KACH.
And then overall for the West Side Pirates in terms of volleyball next week, they will also have a tri-match coming up, as it will be the West Jefferson Invitational tomorrow, and then Wendell and Firth come to town for a tri-match next week, first game being at 4, and they'll have the game break in between, and then it'll be Firth to round it out at 7 o'clock on next Thursday. So that is the upcoming schedule. Preston also in action right now. They believe are going to be, will have to fall to Star Valley in Idaho. Let's see here, as there we go. Preston football will take on Ogden next week on Friday. We'll have that game on KACH. That'll be the first one. And it's going to be a 6:30 p.m. pregame show, 7 o'clock kick for Preston High School. And let's see if I can get their volleyball, as they will have a match coming up this Thursday, it looks like. Yeah, this Thursday they will play Filer. So a game on Thursday and Friday, volleyball and then football, and then they'll play Marsh Valley on Saturday. So another game coming up for them. That's the My Local Radio calendar coming up for Preston and Westside Sports. We appreciate you joining us here on this production of Westside Athletics. I want to thank our sponsors, S&T Electric, Northern Title, West Motor Company, Franklin County Medical Center, Stokes Market, and everybody else in between. For Dan Hubbard alongside in my studio here in Preston, I'm Jace Andrews signing off. 30-6, your final score, Westside victorious. Once again, peace out from Dayton, Idaho.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of MyLocalRadio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on MyLocalRadio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!